Have you guys ever wondered how they make chocolate?
Sugar.
What about hot dogs?
Meat?
Or better yet, donuts?
Sugar.
We eat these things every single day, but nobody really knows how they're made. Today, that changes.
We're going behind the scenes and we're finding out how the Feastables are made. Let's do it. Put on your detective caps, boys. We're getting down to business.
Detective Beckbro reporting for duty.
Detective Ulysses, present.
I'm here.
Supervisor Doofus reporting.
This company makes chocolate in various forms
Pussy
and then
kisses.
sells it to companies which manufacture it for retail sale.
Oh,
It also
that looks
supplies
good.
chocolate components such as cocoa powder and cocoa butter. First, an innocent cocoa bean bag is made out as an example to the employees who don't meet their daily quota. Its
What?
succulent beans spill into a
Wait,
collection.
what?
Now,
Step 1, put cocoa beans in a big box.
wait a second, I have some questions here. First off, where did they get the cocoa beans? Did they get them from a tree, a farm, a store, Walmart?
From the cocoa bean store.
I thought they came from a tree, right?
Yeah, there's cocoa trees.
Oh, okay.
wait, no, those are cocoa nuts.
I don't know.
I think they get them from the cacao plant.
Yeah.
Succulent beans spill into a collection tray. A conveyor belt moves them to a cleaning system, which is a cage filled with
Alright, that's
starving
good.
refugees.
They're getting
who
cleaned.
lick the beans clean of any dirt and
Wait,
debris.
who's licking these
wait,
clean?
licking
Next stop is a
beans?
micronizer,
What is
which
going
heats the
on?
cocoa beans and spins them at a constant rotation.
Oh, do they just
separating
melt
them
and turn
from
into
their
chocolate?
families.
I guess so. What?
Oh,
Oh,
they
what did you
burnt
just
now.
say?
I think they roast them a bit.
Wait, it separates them from the
Then
family.
they enter a
Families.
shell-removing machine called a winnower. Inside, the beans are read various bedtime stories, which trick them into thinking it's nighttime, causing them to
That's
remove
good,
their
actually.
shells.
What?
Then,
Is this actually
is
what
applied
they
to
do?
the beans, resulting in the two most popular forms of chocolate.
You guys know that they had shells. I had no idea.
I had no idea, too.
I didn't know that they read them bedtime stories.
It's like a pistachio.
This kind of sounds like the people that talk to their plants. Apparently, that makes the plants grow faster.
So what he's saying, they burn them on the outside, then they, like on the inside, they have, that's the actual chocolate.
But it's not chocolate yet. It's still the cocoa beans.
It's still just the cacao.
Yeah.
Then they gotta mix it with sugar and stuff.
So how do they turn the cacao into chocolate?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure
That's
it
why we're
out.
watching this video.
That's literally why we're watching this video.
Oh.
Chocolate, hard chocolate, and not so hard chocolate.
These are
Here
the
you
deaths
can
of all
see
the
the
victims.
employees' dedication to work through their bathroom breaks. This
Was that
solution
a-
is later added
Wait,
to the
what
final product for
What is he
flavor.
talking about?
Wait, did they just say that they
An
add that to
employee
the final
then
product?
activates a grinding machine, wherein the constant
Oh, here we
heat and
go.
pressure create a chocolate soup mixture,
Whoa!
referred to in the industry as chocolate
looks so
soup
good.
mixture.
Okay. Sounds very scientific,
guy's pretty
actually.
funny.
The factory extracts some of the cocoa butter from the mixture and immediately pours it in the sewer in a bid of environmental conservation.
Good.
That actually makes sense. They want to be green.
Whoa! It kind of looks like snow, but is that
By
all
this
this
is
flour?
Willy
time, the
Wonka's
beast
chocolate
has been
factory.
awoken and must be fought back
Wow.
by employees with various instruments.
Back,
Doing
chocolate,
this allows
back.
the chocolate to pass through mixers and refiners
Back,
to
you
give it a
beast.
softer texture, and also prevents the beast from ushering in 1,000 years of darkness.
Oh my god, it looks like sludge.
So what
Dang,
you're
that
saying
thing
is
is
that
jiggling.
the chocolate workers are basically not only creating a delicious, delectable treat, but they are also saving us from the demons that are spawning inside of the chocolate factory.
Exactly.
I think that they're working there against their will, based on some comments that were made.
Most people do. Most people do.
And they are peeing in our chocolate.
Yeah, and apparently if they don't do
Allegedly,
it right,
allegedly.
they get
It gets
stuffed in a
cooked out.
bag. I don't know what's going on.
I can't tell if he's being serious. I am
Now,
getting
the
very
chocolate is in
hungry.
a very delicate state, to which even the smallest disturbance can ruin the batch. The employees are very careful to... What are you doing, Peter?
That kind of looks like dirt.
Yeah.
Ugh. What do they do
Is that
now?
what you like
At
dirt
this
so
Maybe
much,
stage,
Adam?
potting soil is ground into the chocolate for about 6 years,
Potting
allowing
soil?
the chocolate
What?
to return to
6
a liquid
years.
state.
I'm starting to feel like this is not entirely how it goes. 6
Guys,
years
also-
to make chocolate.
I'm kind of curious, like, you know how that, like, big vat of chocolate soup is just, like, out in the open? What if, I don't know, what if, like, a bird flies in there? Or if, like, some dust gets on it?
Adam's the one that found this video. I'm starting to think that this is where he gets all of his information from.
Yeah, this is how chocolate is made.
There's no way to put potting soil into chocolate and let it marinate for 6 years, Adam. What? Huh?
The science guy is saying that.
Our dad showed us this video when we were growing up. Are you telling me this is false?
You don't know the behind the scenes of how chocolate's made. We're trying to learn something today.
Have you ever been to Hershey Chocolate Factory, Alec? Clearly
I have.
not. Clearly not.
Then the chocolate goes into this big machine, and I don't know.
Cool.
What this
Oh my
thing
gosh.
Does
Oh, guys, that's how they make Hershey's Kisses, right?
Oh, yes.
They're like squirting out a little glob of glue at the bottom, and then it like makes a little Hershey Kiss.
It's been changed from liquid to solid probably 4 different times.
This guy just said he has no idea what this machine does. Why are we listening to this guy?
Well, he never claimed to be an expert, did he? No.
I feel like
he
Adam-
knows some stuff.
I think Adam might have made this video.
to be honest, but by this point, the chocolate is now chocolate chips, I guess.
Oh, that is
He
good.
doesn't know.
That is delicious.
He doesn't know.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
The chocolate chips are then jostled ever so slightly to prevent them from falling asleep,
Jostled?
creating their rich and stressed out flavor.
Oh, look, it's so that they don't melt and like spread out.
The
like other
chocolate chips are cooled until about 50 o'clock.
Okay.
50 degrees, you dummy. I'm starting to think this guy's
Oh
an
my
idiot.
goodness.
Chips are then given a brief experience
Oh my gosh.
of typical
They're so
California.
Look at how
Ready,
many
right?
chocolate chips.
Traffic jam.
There are so many chocolate chips.
Finally, the chocolate chips are again jostled, this time just to piss them off.
What is this video?
And that is how chocolate is made.
I thought that was gonna be a real video. I didn't know.
Well, guys, let's find out how hot dogs are made.
I'm really starting to
Hot
get
dogs
suspicious
are an
here.
all-American fare, but most likely it was German sausage makers who first came up with the idea.
Germans.
In fact, there are reports of German immigrants selling them in push carts in New York's Bowery as far back as the 1860s.
Oh, wow.
A century and a
Those are
half
some
later,
old
Don't
hot
oh
dogs
wow.
are still
Stop oh wowing. Let's have some doubt on what this guy says here, guys. Come on.
Why?
Have a brain for
This
yourself.
guy's facts. What do you mean, bring for yourselves? We're getting knowledge. We're behind the scenes.
Bro,
Alex,
there was a machine in the last video. There was a machine.
We
He said,
just
I
found
have
out
no
how
idea what
Feastables
this
are made.
does.
Now I want to know about the hot dogs.
75% of the things he's saying are facts, Alex.
And then 25 are left up for interpretation. They could be real, probably real.
Just have some dignity and doubt. Just don't believe everything this guy says.
I
Facts.
don't believe
Oh,
anything
wow.
you say.
Oh wow, no way! As if we didn't just watch this entire other video that was ridiculous.
This guy clearly is an expert.
This guy only
number one
speaks
treat
facts.
on the street.
So it's an American
Oh my
food.
God.
I'm counting that as
Holy-
American.
That's a crazy amount of wieners.
Each individual hot dog is made from a mix of pork, beef, and 2,040 chickens.
Really?
Okay.
The cuts of meat they
I actually did not know that chicken was in hot dogs.
There's chicken in hot dogs?
I never knew that, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe him. I really don't know.
Alec is
I
such a
couldn't
hater.
believe it.
Alec
when you
believes
bite
in
into
all
a
fake
hot
news.
I
dog-
wasn't until he told me he doesn't know what's going on in the chocolate factory one.
That's because he's a hot dog expert.
Alec, when you bite into a hot dog, right? You know, you're thinking that it's pork, but how do you know, right? How do you know that there's not a little baby chicken in there?
That's true. Well, I don't. Wait, what? Okay,
They're
Jack.
called trimmings and come from animals that are too sick to be housed in typical meat production plants.
Are you serious?
That actually is true.
Oh, this is gonna be gross, isn't it? This is gonna make me never want to eat a
The
hot dog
trimmings
again.
are pushed through grated metal plates, simultaneously grinding the meat and producing strings for high-quality mops.
Oh,
wow.
That's all chicken.
He just said they're
Mop dog.
He just said they're making these for mops. Can
That
you
was
guys
clearly a joke,
Hey,
Alex.
he's joking. Oh my
joking.
gosh,
Yep.
this guy
Don't
has never
believe
heard of a
everything
comedy.
that he says.
I'm
What do you
not.
tell
That's
Alex?
what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
I'm surprised you guys didn't go, oh wow, for mops? No way!
Alec, do I look like an idiot to you?
Yes.
That was a rhetorical question.
Sorry.
Ugh.
Other
Quality mops.
regurgitated foods
Ugh.
are collected and added to the
That is
ground
gross,
meat,
dude.
followed
That looks
by
like what
food
they use to make the
starch,
rainbow Krabby Patties.
salt,
So it's just crab
and
meat
mustard
that they mix
scooped up
together.
from the factory floor.
Ground mustard, yeah.
How is that ground mustard? That's white.
That's flour.
Well, it's
Ground
yeah,
up
that's
pieces
flour.
of
Yeah,
That's
Mars
the ground
rock
mustard.
are also added to the mixture
Mars
to
rock.
give the hot
Mars
dogs
rock.
a flavor that's out of
Mars
this
rock,
world.
he just said. He said that is Mars rock.
yeah, you say, wow, this hot dog is out of this world. Where do you think that came from?
That's true, Jack.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
True.
If you guys believe that, you're an idiot. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
What is that? I actually don't even know what that is.
Paprika, Alec, you freaking
Oh.
idiot. They get it from Mars.
Alec, we know you were like
Water
little France
is
boy
added
doesn't know
to the
spices.
mix, which is then rolled to prevent it
Ugh.
from hardening into concrete.
I just did that in the toilet
Yeah.
about 30 minutes
That
ago.
is some gabagool.
That's
Then
good.
corn syrup is also added, because all food products in America are legally required to be at least 10% sugar.
I know that's a joke, but I could be convinced.
That's true. That's insane. They just drown sugar into this pile of gabagool.
Delicious.
The addition of yet even
Oh,
more
I'm gonna
water
throw
helps
up.
dilute the
Are
process.
there, what's happening on the right side there? Are there like two people just with a hose?
They showed us already. They're putting a lot of water in it. They already
It's
showed
just
us.
water and meat.
They're diluting my meat. Why are they diluting my meat with water?
That looks so gross. How's that going to turn to a hot
Product
dog?
into a flavorless paste,
Oh
my
incredibly
God.
Okay, they did that on
pureed
purpose to
into
make it
a
look
fine
like poop.
emulsion.
How is that meat? That can't be considered meat nowadays. We put that in our mouths.
That looks like it went through my digestive system and came out the other side.
It looks like pudding. Am I the only one that thinks it looks kind of good? If you think of it as pudding,
Actually, Alec, it kind of looks like a chocolate soft serve ice cream a little bit.
it looks
Could
like
you
a
guys
dessert.
eat like meat flavored ice cream?
Yeah, if there's like little bacon bits in there, yeah, I would do that. Yeah, bacon and chocolate.
Protein
oh
ice
my
cream.
God.
Wait,
Oh
protein
my
ice cream,
God.
meat flavored.
Adam, we're gonna have a call after this video.
With this guy in it too.
Long rolls of plastic wrap are loaded into the stuffing machine.
What do they do with that?
Oh my.
It pumps
yo.
the meat in, twisting
my
it
God.
every 5 1/4 inches, which is exactly
Oh my
what
God,
Paula,
Paula
here
is
wishes her
locked
husband
in.
would do more of in the
What
bedroom.
do you think she's listening to? She's probably listening to KSI.
She's probably listening to
The Thick of
KSI's
It.
Thick of It.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. How does the song go?
How does the song go, Alec?
I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows.
I muted Alec.
It takes just 35 seconds to make a chain of a whopping 10
Hey, yo!
hot dogs.
Hot dog.
Then
How'd they wrap
these
them up
hot
like
dog
that?
chains are linked together
Hot
and
dog,
loaded
hot dog,
into
hot
another
diggity dog.
machine, ordering them by color.
By color.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, by one color.
They're all the same color.
But no, they're getting colored right now.
Yes.
Hot dogs are drenched in pig sweat to enhance their flavor, and then they're taken
hot
into an
dog is-
oven with several cooking zones.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh my
now they actually
good-
look like hot dogs. How did they go from poop to that?
Oh my gosh, bro. That smell in there has gotta be good. That is a lot of meat getting cooked.
I'm still not over the fact that they take sick chickens. Like, why can't they take regular chickens? Why does it gotta be the sick ones?
Why would you kill a perfectly good normal chicken, Adam? We need them for eggs.
I don't want to eat a sick chicken.
Yeah, you do. You do it all the time.
I do.
You just don't know it.
Hot out of the oven, the hot dogs are drenched in chilled pig sweat, this time to cool them down for packaging.
Chilled pig sweat.
That's actually good for flavoring.
Yeah.
The black stripes on the hot dogs disappear for no reason, and a small child in disguise as a factory worker plays with his food. The hot dogs are positioned for packaging, and no matter how humanely or efficiently this process is done,
This is
vegans will
ridiculous.
still complain about it.
Yeah, what do vegans gotta say about this? This is clearly well humane.
This is America at its finest.
You throw all the crap meat into a grinder and add water and sugar and call it
You don't know
meat.
what is inside
This
of that.
is-
It could be anything, dude.
So hot dogs aren't even pig. They're
I'm
just
pretty
mystery
sure
meat.
A small percentage of hot dogs are actually rat turds, and you just have no idea.
I will
Anything-
say
anything
this
tastes
is
good
not.
with ketchup
This is
and
not
mustard.
going to prevent me from eating more hot dogs.
It's kind of making me hungry. Is that strange?
I love my hot dogs with ketchup on one side, mustard on the other, and then one bite. Shabink.
You could fit that entire thing in your mouth?
2 at a time, actually.
What the? All right, guys, let's move on
Donuts
to donuts.
used to be
My favorite
called
food.
oily cakes
other than
because they
cookies.
were deep fried in pork fat. They were
Oh,
ball-shaped when Dutch pilgrims brought them to America, but then someone found that removing a nut from the center helped them cook far more evenly.
Oh.
And so, the donut was born.
Stop! Oh! Stop doing that! Stop, because we don't know what the truth is. I don't believe anything this guy says anymore. How do you believe
he's not
any
lying.
of it?
Wait, but that
How
he
do
was
you know?
spitting facts. Yeah, because I believe him. First off, this guy clearly has
Okay,
done
but
his
he's
research.
been lying and saying ridiculous things the entire time.
Okay, he said a few jokes here and there, Alec. Come on. Can you not take a joke?
The earliest donuts actually didn't have holes. Many believe Dutch settlers brought the olie cake to America when they landed in New Amsterdam. These donuts were the same shape and size as a modern donut, but were shaped like a ball. He is spitting facts on you, Alex! I just fact checked you! Don't ever disrespect my guy again! CNN!
Adam is CNN fact checking left and right.
You just got community noted.
It sounds like he actually read off whatever you just said. Totally unoriginal, this video is.
Oh, here we go.
literally
Now
just
it's
read off
unoriginal. He is
It's
spitting
unoriginal.
facts. What do you mean unoriginal? It is history.
Whatever Wikipedia page you just read off of is exactly what he just said. So he
Because that's
completely
what
ripped
happened. That's what happened. What do you want him to make up a fun story about it? No, Alec, this guy is a fact spitter.
that. I'm a hater.
If you
And
keep
that's what it needs to
disrespecting
be.
him, I'm
a
gonna
hater.
turn your donut balls into donut holes.
The average American consumes 2 donuts per day.
No.
No.
Oh my God.
That
That's
can't be real.
crazy.
Stop believing him.
Well, Alec, you gotta think that there's some people that are really skewing that, right? Some people eat an entire baker's dozen of donuts. Yes?
Unless we're talking munchkins, because I can pop a lot of munchkins, but like,
Yeah.
no way.
The average American eats 2 donuts per day.
No way.
It's true.
I don't
Look
believe
it
I
up.
don't
Look
believe
it up.
I don't believe it. Who is out there eating 2 donuts a day on average?
The average American.
What are we
Every
talking
police
about?
officer to ever exist.
2 donuts a day. What are we doing, America?
Police officers
4.
make up for it.
Oh
They eat
my
4.
God.
Now Alec's not gonna believe that 70% of the state is fat and obese.
Yeah.
That means you got to eat a donut for breakfast and lunch, like every
Hey,
single
do
day.
you trust this guy now? He's only spitting facts.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't believe the facts.
Alec is a hater. Alec is a fat
2
hater.
donuts a
Even
day.
up to 3
That's
if you could stand to
outrageous.
lose a few pounds.
Well, you eat 4.
To
Yeah,
make
but I'm not
cake
normal.
donuts, batter drops from a mixer
Hey, yo.
into boiling water, being shaped
Whoa.
by a nozzle as it passes through. The bubbles from the water
That's
cook
pretty cool,
the
that flops
donuts
in
for
there.
about a minute and a half until the conveyor carries them out of the bath to cool.
Ooh.
Donuts made from yeast, however, are far more complicated. A
Really?
high-speed mixer works some yeast dough until a worker
Ugh.
depressingly sags it into bins.
I would be pretty sad too.
Why did they have to split it in the middle like that?
From there, it goes onto a hopper that extrudes the dough as a sheet.
That kind of reminds me of slime. Doesn't that look like slime?
A little bit, yeah.
Ugh, we eat slime.
Nice comment, Adam.
At least I'm
Then
spitting
it's
facts.
onto another conveyor belt, which leads the dough into a steam roller. The roller applies steam to the dough as it presses it to help cook the dough evenly. Thus, the
Ooh,
name
that's a good idea.
steam roller.
That's
That
actually very
looks
satisfying.
Really good.
This guy has not said any jokes in this one, so now I'm getting
Next,
confused.
The dough passes under a shower of old donut crumbs, recycled for factory use, to give the donuts
true.
more volume and texture.
That is what they do.
Then it hits a
I think-
rotating flavor
I think
cylinder,
this guy.
which
I think this guy heard Alex's comments. And
This
it's
guy's
like,
in my head right now.
I'm only gonna speak facts this video.
What's
just
going
to shut
on?
up, Alec.
Yeah, where's all like the ridiculous things that he says? This one he's keeping it cool. He's keeping it straight. Yeah.
His
Once I call him out,
sources-
I called him out, and now he's keeping it straight.
I think both of his sources of this video are Wikipedia, and trust me, bro.
simultaneously rolls the dough into a log and smashes it full of the recipe's required sugars and spices. A small pipe sprinkles the dough with water, so it stays reasonably wet during the next section, the dry
That's
roller,
believable.
which is a steam roller without any steam. A dusting of donut powder keeps the dough from turning into bagels as an industrial blade slices through it.
How
Okay.
do they get the hole
A
in the middle?
retractable arm drops the donuts
You're gonna
4
find
at
out,
a
Adam.
time onto a wire
Wow.
That
mesh
looks
tray.
more like a cinnamon roll.
Most of the donuts are bleeding from their wounds,
Yeah, those
enhancing
are not donuts.
Is this cinnamon rolls?
Then it's off to a machine called a proofer, which raises and lowers the donuts to show the symbiotic relationship between product and consumer.
Right.
Facts. I want to know how they cook them.
That would be really funny if this entire video at the end is just not a donut.
It doesn't look like one at all.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna change it to a donut right
I'm
now.
pretty sure this is a cinnamon roll.
It just
and you
cuts
guys
to
have been
a
getting
Cinnabon.
on this entire. I told you, maybe this is the whole joke. These aren't donuts at all the entire time.
That would be good. I would
think,
respect
dude,
that.
I think that's what's happening.
I'd respect that. Yeah.
Meanwhile, at a nearby theme park, the inflatable rafts enter the water.
There we go.
Wow,
See,
that's
guys, those
cool.
are
funny.
non-inflatable
That's just
rafts.
funny.
He's lying to you. Those are not. Don't be
Gas
fooled.
burners
clearly.
boiling the water and
Wait,
a
Alex,
large metal
really?
flipper make this the world's most unpleasant water park ride.
I want my money back.
I got wet, and I'm also on fire.
And you also get boiled.
But those don't look
Back
like
at the
anything
factory,
anymore.
The
This
donuts
is not a
have now been
donut.
fried
still
and
eat
are
it.
soaked in a solution of liquid calories.
Oh my god, yes. Glaze.
so
That's the
good.
glaze.
Dude, it's a
Dryers.
waterfall of sugar and goodness. Ah, I would go to the ride. Imagine if that was an actual like water park ride. You just go,
Oh my god. I would get the fast pass. I would go on that thing 69 times in one day.
I would start being able to fit in the seat, but by the end of the day, I wouldn't be able to get out.
I would bring a bucket with me and hold it under the thing the whole time.
I would dress my entire body as a cinnamon roll.
At the end of the cycle, blow off the excess coating.
Oh,
But let's
why you gotta
face
do
it,
that?
Tom, you don't
Yeah,
need all
No
of that.
such thing as excess coating.
They gradually cool as they spiral around the production
they're
area
looking like
and
donuts
head
now.
off to packaging.
They're dancing.
Kind of. They're so like oval
Filled
shaped.
donuts are handled a bit differently. Once out of
Oh.
the fryer, they hilariously tumble around a whirlpool grand dryer filled with powdered
Wait,
sugar.
actually, that's cool.
Help! They're like hamsters.
awesome.
That's why every
Then
single one is
workers
powdered
use
differently because there's
nozzles to
rolling in there.
inject jam and other fillings
my
into
God,
the donuts.
yo.
Oh my
Or
god, they are being.
Sign
Really
me
all
up.
depends on how they feel.
I would also
Most of
do
the-
this ride. You just get
Okay,
picked.
Adam.
This ride
You
is
don't have to
awesome. Yeah,
explain. Please do
just-
not
they just-
elaborate on that.
smash Adam's head into the side of this thing and he gets filled up with jelly.
And then they accidentally do it the wrong way one time. Oh no!
Time they spend all day arguing if donut is spelled D-O-U-G-H-N-U-T or D-O-N-U-T. The world may never know.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot not all donuts have a hole in the middle, guys.
And that is how donuts are made.
That was my favorite one.
If you guys enjoyed and if you guys learned something, go ahead, smash like, you'll get a donut in the mail, and click this video right here.